Will AI take your job? It's not just a sci-fi question anymore. It's happening right now. From office desks to factory floors, AI is learning to do tasks that once needed human hands and human minds. This video could be the wake-up call you didn't know you needed. Because by 2035, the job market as we know it could be unrecognizable. So stay with me. What you're about to hear could change the way you think about your career forever. AI isn't coming for the future. It's coming for your job. Maybe even your team, your colleagues, your family. This isn't some far-off sci-fi film. It's more like checking the weather and seeing a storm on the radar. Most of us, we're still pretending it's sunny. Stick with me, because I'm not just going to show you what jobs are at risk. And you might be surprised which jobs are on this list. I'll also show you what you can do to stay ahead of the curve. Over the past 2 years, some of the world's biggest tech companies have been making massive cuts. And not just because of economic cycles, but because of automation and AI. Meta laid off over 21,000 employees between 2022 and 2023. Many roles eliminated were in moderation, support and project operations, now handled by smarter algorithms. Microsoft cut thousands of content editors, including teams that once curated its news portal. Today, much of that's run by AI-driven feeds. Former staff member said,
"I spend all my time reading about how automation and AI is going to take all our jobs. And here I am, AI has taken my job."
All right, but you might be thinking, okay, aren't these just random layoffs, tech companies reshuffling, normal cycles? Let me assure you, these layoffs aren't random. They're not just cost-cutting or bad luck. They're systematic, and they're directly tied to the rise of AI. Let's take a look at the numbers behind the AI boom. Investment in artificial intelligence has surged in just the last few years. But what about the labor market? On the right, you'll see layoffs across major tech companies, and they've been climbing steadily. The trend is clear. As AI funding accelerates, human jobs in tech are being cut. So now, those layoff numbers, they don't seem random anymore. This isn't a coincidence. Amazon slashed over 27,000 roles, including in logistics, HR, and data operations. Their fulfillment centers, now home to over 750,000 robots. IBM's CEO publicly stated that up to 30% of back-office roles, nearly 7,800 jobs, will be paused or automated, mostly in HR and admin. These aren't factory workers in the 80s. These are developers, designers, analysts, digital-era workers. And they're being replaced by lines of code. So, which jobs are disappearing first? Here are 5 professions that experts say are most vulnerable, and the reasons why might hit closer to home than you think. AI chatbots now resolve issues 24/7 across dozens of languages. No breaks, no burnout, and near zero cost. AI tools like ChatGPT now generate articles, ads, and emails in seconds. What used to be a team is now just a prompt. Tools like GitHub Copilot write functional code snippets fast. For repetitive or entry-level tasks, humans just slow things down. Tasks like CV screening, interview scheduling, and even salary recommendations, they're no longer done by people. AI handles them now, fast, consistent, and always on. It's all rule-based, and AI thrives on rules. Data entry clerks are among the first to be replaced. AI can now extract, read, and input data faster and more accurately, without breaks, without errors, and without salaries. Notice something? These aren't low-tech jobs. They're digital, white-collar, and modern, but they're also predictable. And in the world of AI, predictability equals vulnerability. According to the World Economic Forum, over 40% of workers will need to reskill in the next few years just to stay relevant. That's nearly half the global workforce. The IMF warns that jobs involving repetitive tasks, factory workers, clerks, cashiers, even junior creatives, are first in line for automation. And in the words of the managing director of the International Monetary Fund,
the pace of technological change demands urgent action for workers, businesses, and governments alike to prepare for a new economy.
AI is already doing things once thought uniquely human: writing, designing, planning, coding. It writes emails, designs presentations, builds websites, and never asks for a raise. Even if you're in a skilled job, but it's repetitive, pattern-based, or can be learned from data, you're not safe. And here's the hardest truth. Most people aren't preparing. They scroll past the headlines, keep taking the same road, like following a GPS that doesn't know the bridge ahead has collapsed. But hoping isn't a strategy, and denial won't stop automation. This isn't the first time technology has shaken the world of work. Let's zoom out for a moment. This has happened before. Every major technological shift has changed the job market. In the 1800s, steam engines replaced manual labor, but they also created factories and engineering jobs. Electricity automated craft work, but gave rise to electricians and entirely new industries. Computers replaced typists and switchboard operators, but opened the door to programmers, IT support, and a whole digital economy. And now, the fourth revolution: artificial intelligence. It's replacing data clerks, telemarketers, even marketers and junior creatives. But, and this is key, it's also creating new roles: prompt engineers, AI ethicists, robotics experts. So yes, jobs are disappearing, but others are being invented. The difference this time? AI isn't just taking physical work. It's starting to take thinking work. The question is, will we be ready for them? The future may feel uncertain, but there are real ways to prepare. Even as AI reshapes how we work, we still have a choice: adapt, evolve, stay ahead. First, reskilling and upskilling are no longer optional. They're the new baseline. The jobs of tomorrow will demand new skills, especially the ones that AI can't replicate. Creativity, empathy, critical thinking, complex problem solving. These are what we call deep human skills, and they're becoming more valuable than ever. Consider healthcare workers, educators, managers, urban planners. These roles rely on emotional intelligence, nuance, and complex decisions. They're evolving, not disappearing. And as green tech, data science, and digital platforms grow, building digital literacy opens doors to opportunity. Second, it's time to rethink how we work with AI. The best performers aren't competing against AI, they're collaborating with it. Think of AI not as a threat, but as a partner, an assistant, even a creative intern. This mindset shift is key. When you delegate the repetitive, you make space for the imaginative. AI can spark creativity. It can sharpen decision-making. It helps you move faster if you know how to work with it. And the payoffs? They're real. In real companies, software developers using tools like GitHub Copilot finish tasks over 50% faster. Customer service teams, they boosted productivity by 15% just by using AI support. Experts believe this kind of progress could raise global productivity for years to come. Third, institutions are starting to act. In Europe, the European Year of Skills spotlighted the urgent need for digital and green upskilling. Many countries are continuing that momentum through national programs and EU-backed initiatives. All these efforts reflect one global reality. Lifelong learning is essential, but top-down policies can't do it alone. Lifelong learning starts with you, staying curious, staying adaptable, staying open. And finally, the most important shift isn't technical, it's mental. The era of linear careers is over. You won't do just one job for life, and that's okay. As the World Economic Forum puts it,
By 2025, more than half of all employees will require significant reskilling.
those who evolve, who see change as a path, not a problem, will unlock better roles, better wages, more freedom.
It won't be easy.
But by preparing now and seeing AI as a partner, not a threat, you can shape a future where you thrive.
The future of work will look different.
But you have the power to adapt, to learn, to grow. Whether you're a recent graduate, a job seeker, or someone worried about your current role, the best time to act is now. Because the jobs of tomorrow will demand new skills, new mindsets, and new ways of working. AI won't just take jobs, it will change them. And those who prepare will lead. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out our upcoming one on the best AI tools to boost your income. What worries you most about AI? What would you like us to cover in the next video? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to stay updated on how AI is reshaping work, learning, and life.